thank you for tuning in. I'm hoping this is the last time I have to start this video. I've been interrupted like 20 times. I don't feel like editing. I like to get it all done in one shot. I have my notes, but there's a lot to get through, so we're going to get started. This is a weekly warm wax melt review, if I didn't already say that. I did a lot of heavy duty melting this week, so we're just going to get started. First up, Mimi's Tarts Cherry Crumb Pie. The scent description is a combination of sweet black cherries and sour cherries with a base note of freshly baked southern flake crust. It was cherry, cherry, cherry. I didn't get the pie crust, but that's okay. The cherry was like a sweet tart kind of summer cherry. It was actually really good. I haven't smelled the cherry that I've liked actually since I started melting wax. So pleasantly surprised. It was a round little pie, but like it was a grubby, but it had like the lattice, on the pie. Purchased it in a grab bag of miscellaneous wax that she was selling on her Facebook page. Turnaround time was really good. I enjoyed this company. They recently acquired another wax company and their recipes, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they have to offer in the future. Mimi's Tarts. You can find them on Facebook, and that will direct you to a webpage, but I did order through Facebook. All right. Next up, L3 Cotton Candy Frosting Peppermint Sugar Cookie. It was mostly peppermint and cotton candy frosting. I didn't get a lot of that cookie scent. I think that the peppermint and the cotton candy were overpowering the cookie. That said, it was a really great blend. If I get this in another mystery bag, I'll be really excited. Her mystery bags I've mentioned in my last video. I'm a huge fan of them. I'll continue to buy them until she doesn't have them anymore. They're delicious. They're a great value. This was a big square chunk. I chopped it into 4, put it all over my house, and the whole house just filled up with yummy goodness. It was good. Next up, Kay's Kreations Rainbow Cookie Bread. If you're familiar with Kay's Kreations, you know that she has Alex's Rainbow. That's her signature blend in honor of her son. I don't particularly care for that blend on its own. However, mixed with anything bakery, it's really good. In this case, she put it with her cookie bread, and her cookies and her cookie breads are, I think, the best on the market. So this, to me, was a win-win. I'll definitely get this in a bigger size. I think I've mentioned this before, I do all my melting on hot plates, either 18 or 24. And it throws really well, fills the room. Her scents tend to be really warm scents, and I very rarely do I get one from Kathy that I don't like. So Kay's Kreations, check her out, kayskreations.com. She's also on Facebook and active on her Facebook page, so you can look it up there too. Next up is Front Porch Pink and Blue Sugar Cream-Filled Cake. With this, it's mostly cream-filled cake, which is the equivalent of, this is from Front Porch, by the way. This is the equivalent, her cream-filled cake is the equivalent of Twinkies. I didn't get any blue sugar, which is more masculine scent. It was mostly pink sugar to me. Her pink sugar is pink that is, spinned with cotton candy. Her cream-filled cake is Twinkie golden cake with yummy creamy filling. Her blue sugar is supposed to be a more masculine scent, but I didn't get that at all. I mostly got the pink and the cream-filled cake. I love Front Porch. This one particular one did not stand out to me. I probably won't reorder it. But if you like pink sugar and you like Twinkies, this will be a hit for you. Like I said, I really didn't get a lot of the blue sugar, so don't let that turn you off if that's stopping you from purchasing this. I think I got this in her cream-filled cake sampler, so I'll have more cream-filled cakes coming later. All right, next up, Jelly Baked Bread, Apple Jelly, Cotton Candy Jelly Bread. Am I doing that right? This was a double macaroon pack. The macaroons look like this. I usually get, I guess you could get 3. I usually just top them in half. Her jelly, I talked about this before, does have that almond oil in it. I love it. I'm glad I have an extra bag. To back up, I'll probably put this on the request list so that I can have more of it. It's definitely an almond scent. I don't really get the apple, I guess, but maybe that's in the jelly. Her jelly scent to me just more smells like cherry almond, but with not, I don't know. The almond oil kind of overpowers it, and I think the almond mixed with the zucchini bread is what is really the heaviest part of that scent. I don't get the apple much at all. Mama's Blueberry Cobbler and Lemon Fruity Loops. This was mostly lemon Fruity Loops mixed with like a bakery smell, which would probably be the blueberry cobbler. The Fruit Loops smells just like Fruit Loops. The lemon makes it a little bit tangy, and the blueberry cobbler is what keeps me, from passing out from the candy part of it. It was good. I'll probably, if I see it again, I'll reorder it. It was a cupcake. It was enjoyable. I like lemon. I like Fruit Loops. I don't like blueberry cobbler. However, in this particular blend, it wasn't bad at all. I didn't actually get very much blueberry at all. Yeah, this was good. And what's next? Pecan Waffle Fluff Puffs. This was one of her, sample chunks from her mystery grab bags that she puts up there, her flash sales. It was good. I would not have melted the whole thing at once had I known I was going to like it. I didn't realize that I actually liked pecan waffle smells. And once I put the whole thing in, and I kind of regretted melting it all at once. But her description for this is pecan waffle chunks, monster cookie chunks with a marshmallow smoothie over pour. It was fabulous. It was in my 18-watt warmer in my kitchen all day long. It did not die. Probably 6 hours later, I turned it off. And it just, because it was starting to dissipate and I was leaving. But yeah, it was a really good scent. I get the hype with Rose Girls now. I will continue to try to get their flash sales. I don't know that I will stock them because it's a lot of work. I don't like the stress and aggravation of having to stock a vendor that much. However, I'm all about flash sales and being able to put your name in for a raffle. And hey, if I get drawn, that's great. I just got lucky that one time. So, Pecan Waffle Fluff Puffs. I definitely recommend this scent. Next up is Hay Creek Candles Blueberry. What is it? Blueberry Cobbler Toasted Marshmallow. I don't know anything about this company enough about this company to review it. I do not like blueberry scents as much as I thought I did. This was also older wax. It was from November. I'm surprised that it didn't throw as strongly as I had hoped, just because I didn't really think that November was that long ago. But the blueberry kind of killed this scent for me. It had that chemical smell right away that I don't like that happens with blueberry scents. Not a fan. This company's actually closed. I don't know if she plans on reordering. I'd be, willing to try her wax again in the D-stash. But in general, this one, it was a cupcake. It was disappointing. I thought it would throw so much stronger than it did. And it didn't really do well for me. I've had people say that they get terrific throws out of Hay Creek. So I'm just thinking that maybe it was a combination of it being older. It was de-stashed. Who knows? Just wasn't a fan, and I'm not a fan of a couple other blueberry scents that I have coming as well. So it's not, I don't know that it's the company. I think it's the smell. All right, next up is Tiffany Candle Sliceable Heart Loaf. This was the bag it came in. It was, a big heart loaf. I melted through it over the past month. The blend was zucchini bread and blackberry jam chunks with marshmallow Noel over pour. Her zucchini bread is fantastic. I love it. I look forward to next fall when she has more zucchini blends. This is classic sweet bread, and spices of cinnamon, sugar, and nutmeg are blended with garden fresh zucchini. I don't get a lot of cinnamon. If I got a lot of cinnamon, I wouldn't have liked this particular loaf, and I was really disappointed when it was gone. Her blackberry jam also doesn't have that undertone that some blackberry jam scents have. So I was really pleased. I hope that she does a bag of chunklets that I'm actually able to snag that have zucchini in it, or a loaf. Good stuff. You can see, it was, the bag is really messy, which to me is a sign that the wax had a lot of oil in it, and it just threw terrific. Like I said, I'm really sad that it's gone, and I'm going to miss it. So hopefully I'll request it again, and maybe she'll stock it at some point. All right, where is my cup? Here it is. This next one is Bit of Bliss Candles Tickle Me Elmo. This is straight up a cherry almond scent. Smells like Jergens, but oh, it's so good. I ended up ordering it in a loaf blend. Bit of Bliss Candles is on Facebook, and they have a website, Bit of Bliss Candles. You can Google it, or you can find them on Facebook. Her Facebook group, though, is something called Waxalicious. It's a little trickier to find, but she does all her sale pricing on Facebook, and you private message her, and that's how I ended up with some scent shots. But really good. She has a great house blend selection. All her stuff throws on a 24-watt warmer. I have trouble when it's on a lower wattage. It throws okay in my tea light, but like I said, I really like this one. I did reorder already because it was good. Really strong cherry almond. I'll be reviewing more of her wax in the future. All right. I have an itchy face today. I'm sorry. I have really dry skin. All right. Next up. Let's see. Beezy Tarts. This was Beezy Bakery Shop. Okay, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you, I do not like cinnamon smells. I've been vocal about that in the past, but I took it for the team because I was so curious to try Beezy wax. It's the only Beezy wax I have. He's been not closed, but very low stock since I've started melting heavily. But this cup, I am blown away. It was filled to the top, and then this cover is raised a little bit, and it actually went into the lid of the cover. It was a huge tart. I put it all in one warmer in my kitchen, which is in the back of the house. I did not realize the damage I was going to be doing. It threw like you would not believe. It went into this room. It went into my living room over there. It went upstairs. It overtook the entire house. It will be the last time I throw a scent shot that large into that warmer. But yeah, I was blown away with how strong the throw was, how strong the scent was. I did not like it because it's cinnamon. However, everyone else in my house loved it. If he ever stocks again, I will be first in line to try other scents from this company because I was really impressed. It's too bad I didn't like it. But yeah, it was... Yeah, I don't do cinnamon. However, Beezy Tarts, I was just impressed. You know, I'll definitely try him if he ever opens up more stock. All right. Kringle candle. This was watermelon. These tarts are actually kind of neat. If you look inside, they actually, inside the cups have little divider things. It didn't throw like crazy, but it did fill this immediate area in my tea light. I probably won't order again just because I don't plan on ordering from this company again. I ordered some candles and I got 0 throw out of all but one of them. The tarts are throwing okay, but they're too pricey for the amount that they are and for the throw that they give. If there was a sale, you know, I would, some of their fresh smells, it's not everybody does a good fresh scent. And so I will say that they do have some good spa scents and fresh scents. So if they, you know, if they have another sale, like a semi-annual sale or something in June, I might try more scent shots, but I would not order more candles. Oh, I forgot about this one. This is Toasted Coconut Twinkies by Haley's Heavenly Scents. I ripped it because I was going to try to reuse the bag. Anyway, it was coconut, it was Twinkie, but it wasn't like super creamy. I will definitely reorder this again. It was a nice, clean, creamy, you know, blender scent. Haley's Heavenly Scents. Her turnaround time is about 3 weeks, but I love that she has a phenomenal scent selection, and you can custom order your tarts. Basically, if she has the scent listed, you can order it, and she has a number of different ways that you can order it. I usually get the fluted tarts, but she's got some primitive style tarts up there, ways you can order. It's just, her website is crazy, you know. I love it, and I can't wait to place my next order, and this is going to be on the list. Okay, Bathing Garden Vintage Circus. The scent description for this is blue cotton candy is layered over candy apples. I love the Bathing Garden. It's the only company that I will order the clamshells in. I was not blown away by this particular scent. It's supposed to be cotton candy apple, and I didn't get much of anything. I don't know if it was just a dud batch for this particular one or what. However, you know, I'll order again. This one didn't do much for me. I won't order this again. I'm kind of disappointed because I like cotton candy, and I think I actually have another clamshell. So if I melt the next one and it changes, I'll let you know. All right. Okay, here's one I am throwing away. I hate to throw away wax, but this is I'm hitting the store-bought wax now. This is Patriot Candles. This was lemon sugar cookie. It's too Lysol-y for me. I showed you last week the wax that Patriot Candles has is also very greasy and crumbly and messy. I don't love it enough to melt it again. Their wax melt's not a fan. Their candles I'm a decent fan of. Sometimes I end up losing the burn and having to melt them down into tarts, but you know, they throw really well, and they do throw well. They're just super sloppy and messy, and they're really difficult to get out of the warmer, even unless you do the cotton ball trick where you stick your cotton ball in and wipe it out, or hot pour. Like, you can't just pick it out like after putting it in the freezer. It just gets too messy, and that's high maintenance. And if wax becomes high maintenance, it's no longer fun for me. So that one is going in the garbage. Another one that I'm throwing out is Ashland Baked Berry Pie. Ashland is the Michaels brand. I actually might pass this on to somebody else who might enjoy it more, but it's blueberry. It says baked berry, but it's blueberry. It reminds me very much of Better Homes and Gardens wild baked wild blueberry pie, excuse me. And I'll tell you my opinion on that one in a minute. But this is, it throws really well. Their wax is $2.99. It's not easily available for me because Michael's is out of the way. Very rarely I go in there, but I just happened to see this and I wanted to try it out. It threw really well. I just didn't like the fragrance that I picked. It's comparable, I guess, to ScentSationals or Better Homes and Gardens. So I like it better than Patriots. I don't like it as much as Better Homes and Gardens, and it's $2.99, which makes it a little bit out of my price point for a store-bought wax. So, baked berry pie. Yeah, if you like Better Homes and Gardens Wild Blueberry Pie, you would like this. And this is Better Homes and Gardens Wild Blueberry Pie. I am sorry, my friends. I know that there are a bunch of you who love this scent, and I'm very grateful for Joy for sending it to me to try. I don't like it. And it's the reason I don't like it, it's got that blueberry smell to it that some people love, but a lot of berry scents tend to have a leftover chemical smell, especially after it's been in the warmer for a few hours, and it just gives me a headache. And it's the first... Cinnamon does sort of the same. Cinnamon makes me sick to my stomach. Blueberry, this is the first scent I've encountered that blueberry blends in general give me a headache, and I never knew what people were talking about until I encountered a scent that just gives me a headache. And so I melted through it just so I could say I did it, and I could give my honest review on it. I don't like it. I think I have 2 more packages of these, and I'm going to either give them back to the person who sent them to me, or I'll give them to my sister, or pay it forward to someone who wants to try them. But yeah, just not a fan. I love Better Homes and Gardens wax melts. The spa smells especially. Better Homes and Gardens and ScentSationals are actually made by the same company, and they knock it out of the park. This particular one, I don't get the hype. I'm sorry. But yeah, all done with that one. ScentSationals Cupcake. ScentSationals Cupcake. Not through with this one, but I wanted to compare it. This is a 6-pack. This is a 12-pack cube, if you can see the back. They're both available at Walmart. This is $5. No. This is $3.50 and this is $2. So obviously this one is the better value. This is my favorite scent where if I can't get a throw off of something or something is too strong, I'll plop this in and it will save the other wax melts. So I have so many of these and I'll continue to use them. I love them. I like to mix them with, I ordered accidentally straight up peppermint, which was too strong, and I like to mix it with the cupcake. Definitely, some people don't like it. They feel about this same way that I feel about the blueberry pie, but oh well. Yeah, it's good. I like it. It's a favorite. All right, so I think that's it for wax melts, but I did finish, well, I will be finishing. I'm going to light it back up. I wanted to give it a break. This was a candle I reviewed a couple weeks ago. Cranberry Mandarin Splash. After I reviewed it, I put it aside for a couple weeks, but I popped it back out. I still can't get over how clean this burn is. Do you see how this residue on the side is only because I moved it while the wax was still melted. I used an Illumilid from Yankee Candle, and not all the Illumilids fit, but some of them do fit into the Better Homes and Gardens, and it sat right on top. And I could not believe it. Just every single burn it through, and I got a nice wax pool every time. This was getting close to the bottom, which is why I stopped it, because I did have one of these glasses break on me one point. So I'll try lighting it again, I think, but this will be the last day that I light it. But nice clean burn. It smells really good. If I see it again, I'll probably pick it up. I didn't think that I would, but yeah, it consistently through. I reviewed it in the, and it was good when it was here, and it's good down here. Not all Better Homes and Gardens candles do that, where they scent lasts all the way to the bottom. Yeah, this one was really good. I like it. So this was definitely a hit. If you can find this one, and you like cranberry, and you like that citrusy smell, this is definitely, get it. Don't confuse it. I know that Mainstays has a scent that's very similar to this. I have not tested that. So this is definitely, make sure you try the Better Homes and Gardens. And honestly, it's like $1 more or something for this versus the Mainstay. So try it. I really like it. Am I doing this right? All right. And finally, this is the last one for today. And I think I'll make it under 20 minutes. This is an empty hand soap. This is Better Homes and Gardens Kitchen Lemon. And it's pretty much the only thing I use in my kitchen. It's really good at neutralizing like garlic and onion scents on your hands, or if you've been working with hot peppers and you get the oils on your hands. I feel like it does a really good job. It's their antibacterial gentle foaming hand soap. I think that they're taking the triclosan out of their foaming soaps, or they've already done it. I have a huge stash of these with the triclosan to burn through. Wash my hands with. And so with 3 kids and a husband and people coming and going, I'll be going through a lot of hand soap. But this was a clean kitchen lemon scent. It's not Lysol-y, but it's not bakery. It's just straight up lemon. It smells like lemon juice, I guess you would say. And I would definitely recommend it. I think this was my last bottle of kitchen lemon, so I actually have to order some more. But yeah, definitely kitchen lemon. Ooh. All right, so that's it. Thank you for tuning in. I made it just over 20 minutes, and I can't believe I finally finished. Hopefully my video next week will not be as long, but I just did a lot of heavy-duty melting this week. Alrighty, see you next week.